It doesn't have a name, it's just an ungroomed park where people can take their kids to play, eat lunch as long as they pick up after themselves, or just sit. It's a place to daydream, to refresh the spirit in a world of sturdy concrete and whirling metal. Kevin Mackey has our Montana moment.
Mike Massa bought this chunk of ground north of Hamilton several years ago. He wanted a place to put his artistic ideas into forms everyone could see.
Gotta have something to do, you know. I'm energetic.
He's always been a mechanically minded, hands-on creative guy.
I think since a little kid, everybody's got a little bit of artistic something in them. I'm a native Montanan. I was born and raised in Townsend, Montana. I was a vocational rehabilitation counselor for 10 years, and in the lumber business for 35 years.
When Mike retired, he turned his lumber business over to his daughter and son-in-law. He built 3 of the sculptures. A 4th was constructed by his friend Lee Carey. Lee had already designed Mike's Massa Home Center building.
I mean, it looks like a castle.
Lee is a retired architect who now works in sculpture and painting.
I was an architect for 37 years. 20 years right here in town. I grew up on a ranch up Scalcahoe. Oh, I want this to be a place where people can dream.
Mike built this. Mounted on concrete is a 24-foot I-beam that floats in the air. It's powered by a motor that's similar to ones used in oil wells.
Just something to look at. Sort of whatever you want it to be. This one's probably easier to explain. It's a water wheel, and it's made all out of aluminum.
In the summertime, an electric pump circulates water through the wheel.
In the wintertime, I've got an electric motor hooked up to it because it wouldn't work because everything would freeze up.
3 forms of energy power the creations: water, electricity, and wind. Lee Carey's sculpture is powered by wind. It isn't a windy day, so he gives it a boost.
The thing is so well balanced that it doesn't take much to push it. You can just push it with your finger. The day we filled up the form, the doggone form started to bust. There was so much concrete in it. Pow, pow, pow. And the guy up on the crane said, "Get down, get down!" But it held.
Mike's ranch background inspired a whirling sculpture of antique farm equipment.
And they were all pulled with horses.
You can't forget the power of draft horses like this guy who would have worked so hard pulling equipment like this.
All the stuff that I pulled for years and years is going off into Wild Boo yonder.
Lee says old stuff that's been laying around for a while is the best source of material.
I mean, everything's an opportunity for expression.
The architect thinks people are happiest when they're making things.
When it's done, it's like a love affair that went by, and you start and you pick up and do another one.
Mike enjoys seeing evidence left behind of the people who've been here, like a child's coat.
Some family was here, and the children were running around.
The artists say it's a good place for kids, for anyone. An art park where stuff spins and flies, for people to ponder and wonder. Kevin Mackey, NBC, Montana.